pretty sure it's better, but like I honestly don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know, bros. Your health advisor, I will tell you to just stick to wine, but I mean,
Yeah. Like you're right. There's that's what I'm doing right now. Is just doing wine, tea. But yeah,
all right.
yeah. I mean, ideally, obviously, I would be able to control myself, but not exactly. I feel in a position right now.
Wait. Can you repeat the last sentence? I was looking at the folders.
Oh, ideally, I would be able to control myself, but I'm not exactly in a position
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Oh, because of like you're being under stress and stuff.
Yeah, I just shit is really chaotic at the moment.
I feel you. Uh, what I was gonna say, but I don't know, bro. Make sure that you have like couple of bottles of fucking wine and you just drink moderately. Like I don't know, that's all you gotta do. It's not that fucking deep. I mean, well, it's difficult for you, I know, but like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, it depends. Depends on circumstances. Yeah. When it's more difficult or less difficult. But yeah,
Yeah, depends basically on your mindset, like how. Well, not your mindset, like the stress you're under, like how you feel mentally and stuff. Yeah, I feel you.
yeah.
But yeah, let's hit it with fucking what is it called? Lycopene. Updated Lycopene.
Guys, is that for you?
Oh, what the
Well, it can
fuck?
be for me because I only have like 2 points.
No, I obviously updated mine. Like there was like 6 points I updated. Uh,
Right.
wait.
Supposedly, like I fucking irradiated myself with a fucking CT scan for like
Yeah, yeah.
no fucking reason because fucking
I mean, I think
I
that
could I could have I could have
no.
no like no the reason is that like fucking ass shit eating fucking doctors motherfuckers
Uh,
assholes like
Explain.
the fucking the you can fucking check on for appendicitis with a colonoscopy without a fucking anesthetic.
Uh huh.
So fucking all you gotta do is not eat food for 24 hours,
And
then
then they
go
shove
in. They
like
just
the little camera inside your butthole.
yeah, they fucking shove a little camera and look at it. No fucking problem. You like fuck.
Yeah.
Like man, like did I really need to fucking just make it easy on them and let them fucking charge a bunch of money and just throw like radiation and get their pretty pictures that they can just look at?
I
Like
mean,
fuck. Anyways.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but do you really think that it affected your health?
Well, supposedly it has a really bad effect on health. I mean, the studies basically say that, like, I think fucking, like, if you get a cat, like, if 100 people get the CAT scan, one of them is gonna get cancer from it, some shit like that, or maybe 2 people.
Wait, that of like only by one CT scan? Only by one?
Yeah, yeah, just one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, some shit like that.
But maybe it could be because like they have already like developed cancer cells, like too many cancer. What's the word for cancer? Like cancerous? Yeah, like too many cancerous cells, and that makes them like mutate or fucking yeah, like mutate even
Well,
further.
everybody has abnormal cells that are like on track
Yeah, yeah,
to
but like
become.
yeah, but like maybe they used it like too many already, and like the CT scan made them fucking mutate and reproduce even more.
Well, yeah, it doesn't exactly unmutate cells. It only like pushes them in the wrong direction.
Yeah, but like they also like multiplying further, or am I mistaken? Like with the
Well, it
CT
just fucks
scan.
their DNA more, and then like you don't know like how fucked up they'll come out on the other end.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this
But,
is Lycopene, by the way.
I mean, it's still fine. Looks like. I mean, it's all negative. I mean, on average.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't we say that you were supposed to do it at a like particular time after a particular time after food as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Were you able to do that?
Yeah, I've been doing that, and for barbering.
Wait, I mean, we're okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm surprised that it doesn't seem like it improved the fucking all points. Uh, but let's see. I mean, okay, so morning. Wait, did we say? So did they split? Oh no, that's before and after, right? Or yeah, 4 days prior, 4 days forward, presents, 4 days forward. Yeah,
Yeah.
every day. But scroll up a little bit. Okay, we're done. Oh, that's old. No, no, we don't have prior, right?
No.
Okay, it's fine. Uh, so
Like
yeah, I mean, it's
what? Wait,
still.
wait, wait. What I've been eating, by the way, with the food and shit like that, it is meant to be with like fucking peanut butter or avocado. Remember, for like higher absorption.
Oh yeah, we did have that. I just realized that. Okay. I mean, you would think that it would like improve the whole points,
Yeah.
but okay. But yeah, I mean, the evening is still better. Or wait, no, wait, what? What are those two graphs?
Kombucha, and this one is
No,
no. Well, it's not
because
kombucha, but like it's one and two. Uh, but we only have like 1 point basically, which was like tomato. Like remember? Uh, what?
I'll take 1 point over 0 points. So which one is tomato? Which one is peanut butter?
No, not peanut butter. This is just like lycopene or tomato. Like, okay, how do I explain it? Uh, Wait,
Uh,
explain. Why will we only use the t-test?
P-value test.
Yeah, but why exactly?
Because we are doing it every day.
Oh, okay.
That notebook is really where like we're like doing a treatment once every now and then, and then
Yeah.
we're just seeing if that treatment is healthy or not. But like now that we realize that like it's healthy, right? Like we're just doing the p-value test of like is it better to do it with tomato or peanut butter, and is it better to fucking like or like whatever we did, 2 experiments with Lycopene tomato, peanut butter, avocado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel you. Got it.
Yeah, so the only way we will be able to tell them apart is just the p-value test. This one not going to be useful.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so once there's like let's see. So like the first time you have 4 points forward, 4 treatments forward,
Uh-huh.
like that needs to be the last point. Uh, everything after that needs to be deleted really.
After 4 days forward? After like the
So once you
after like the first data set with 4 days forward, after that everything should be deleted, right?
so yeah, after the point where there's 4 treatments forward and 4 treatments prior.
Oh no, there is only like no, that hasn't happened yet.
What's the lowest one?
Uh, it's 1 4.
1 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. I guess once there's 4 days prior, I guess 4 treatments prior, because yeah, I guess the next one will be 2 4, and next one will be 3 4, and then 4 4, and
Yeah,
then once you hit 4 4, that will be the last one.
yeah.
Wait, you have one prior, so okay, scroll down, scroll down to the second graph. So why is this one doesn't have this? So this one's supposed to have. The second graph is supposed to have at least show the point that has one prior. Oh, 0 prior. Oh, do you have any 0 prior?
Uh, Let me check. So like on the zero treatment that is just like tomato, I was counting like lycopene and tomato as like all the treatments in the last point where I started like doing tomato.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting really murky to be honest. I feel like we should know we should stop like one like before the first point with tomato, like we should stop there because yeah, like tomato is not exactly lycopene, so like, I feel like we're actually messing it up.
I mean, you told me to conduct the experiment like that to alter it. You remember?
Yeah, for sure, but I don't think it's useful for this notebook. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah, so yeah, we should just delete everything where like first point with tomato, like
All right.
everything after the first point with tomato. Yeah. So yeah, once like you took like the last lycopene without the tomatoes,
Yeah.
that should be the last point in this notebook. Yeah.
All right. And I did
Do you wanna if you deleted that, like, can you rerun it now without that data?
okay.
Because that's where we're just looking at the lycopene supplement.
Look at how fast it loads. It's beautiful. Anyways,
Yeah,
so
it's like way different. It's like way better and like not the same. Like yeah, yeah. With tomato, it was just getting closer to fucking zero. In fact, uh, but yeah, okay. Scroll down, and then what's this one? Oh, morning, evening. Okay. Wait, this is different though. So now the morning is healthier. Wasn't evening healthier before?
I don't fully recall.
Okay, but yeah, it looks like you want to take lycopene or tomatoes in the morning. Really,
Yep.
I mean, it, like actually looks like a big difference. Like they're pretty separated.
This one is red is 0.1 hours before the food, blue is 0.1 hours after food, yellow is during food, black is 1 hour after food. The
Yeah,
healthiest one is yellow.
yeah, yeah. And the blue, yeah, what's blue?
Blue is check red. Blue is 0.1 hours after food.
Yeah, so blue or yellow during or after. But yeah, apparently you want to try to do that in the first half of the day.
I feel you.
I mean, it is like a really big difference.
Um, yeah, and I did the what is it, Parmesan cheese. Not many points to work with yet, so I did three, but it was fucking unhealthy.
What?
Yeah.
What was the study? I forget.
What?
What was the methodology?
For this one,
Yeah.
you like eat Parmesan cheese, like what I was gonna say, 100 grams, something like that, if yeah, around like 50 to 100 grams. If it lands on one, if it lands on two or three, don't eat Parmesan cheese.
Any point for that performance?
Wait, what? You sound very robotic, bro.
Uh, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
How many points did you get for Parmesan cheese for the p-value test?
Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, no, there you go. What was I gonna say? How many for the T test? I got like five or six. Five.
Okay, what was the result there for all points?
Uh,
Like zero or one?
Let me check. It was healthy.
Well, not it
It
was
was zero.
unhealthy or
It
neutral.
was zero,
Yeah,
like
zero.
0.17037 unhealthy.
Oh fuck.
I mean, you were the one that didn't wait for me to get the result. You were like, "Fuck, I will eat the Parmesan cheese." Remember?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't even fucking know. I mean, there is no reason for you to continue like your Parmesan cheese experiment.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, I don't really mind it, like continuing it.
maybe change the fucking brand then.
Sure thing.
uh, yeah, I mean, apparently I need to like actually like look into the Parmesan cheese for myself and like see if it's actually unhealthy for me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, also like when it comes to foods and shit like that, like people react differently to things.
Yeah, potentially. But when something is like outstanding, like let's say fish oil, like 99% of the people are gonna react the same positive way.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, then I guess if we want to be picky, we can find like murky things in between and try to like parse them out.
Yeah.
Like fucking apparently Parmesan cheese or like really chocolate would fit the same category. Fucking Nestle chocolate is shit as fuck.
Nestle chocolate, you said?
Yeah, I mean it was really unhealthy.
Oh.
And then like, but like it kind of seems like uh, I forget the brand name. Like the other brand name is actually healthy.
Hershey's?
Huh?
Hershey's?
Yeah, Hershey's. That's the one. And even though fucking Nestle was organic as well, fucking what's wrong with it?
Mm. Fella, you sound like you're underwater.
Yeah. But yeah, if
Oh,
what
you fixed it.
I guess I guess we got the cheap test for um,
Oh yeah, and I updated Lycopene as well. It was still healthy for
yeah. I
the.
mean like we're not really doing the Lycopene like that Lycopene anymore because now we're doing like we would need to like start it from the
Tomato.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it, yeah.
So the what was it like? Fucking lycopene is being not, and the tomato is the
No,
treatment.
I think that the best way, like since we're doing like the peanut butter avocado with absorption, in my opinion, whether it was lycopene. Okay, let me think.
No. So we have two p-value tests. One p-value test is let's say peanut butter is mean not, and avocado is treatment, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
second p-value test is the lycopene is the mean not, and then uh, tomato is the um, treatment.
Yeah, yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that data starts from like the first time you started that experiment, and then like all the previous lycopene data is like completely separate.
Yeah, yeah, and it will just be like p-value, right?
Yeah, we're just doing p-value for those two.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, got it. Wait,
Thanks.
wait, wait. But okay. No, no, no. Actually, I got it. Yeah, yeah. What I was gonna say, and then in here, did the real estate. But I'm kind of clueless in regards to where to place the data. Like, I arranged the
Just
Mexicali properties, and then I did Sonora, fucking like. I put the like what is the word I'm looking for, the price in dollars, the acre size for the ones that I did previously, and then I did Mexico Puerto Peñasco. I was finding properties in I look for them in like three websites for the no, yeah, three websites. Those are like all the ones that I found under like 30,000. There is some of them that are like 14,000, fucking 11,000 and shit like that. And the acre size and the link, but I don't know where to fucking put them.
So
So
the best I think the best place to put them is at Mexico Total
yeah, yeah, but like
because
where in terms of like where to put the data though? Like let me up
well
there.
well okay.
Yeah.
So you see there's like one data point
Uh,
somewhere there.
here. I think,
Uh,
in my
so
opinion, wait, wait, wait,
you just
wait.
put
In my
that.
opinion, it will be better if we did that in like another one, like we copy like the settings, like the code that you wrote down in this fucking notebook, and we made another one, but for the properties, so that way we don't mix up just like environmental values with like also like the prices and shit like that. Because since all these fucking states and counties are unhealthy, like why would we want to like mix them up, you know?
Right. So like if you scroll down, it will still sort them. It will still put Sonorza and all other healthy stuff at the top of the bottom one. And really, like if it's really particular health, it will actually include in that a list of those two where it has two selections.
I mean,
But I
basically,
mean like
wait.
you can
All those properties are from Puerto Peñasco. Basically, all of them are from the same spot. Basically, so all of them are gonna come out the same.
right. I see.
That's what I'm telling you.
I mean at least put one of them in there.
I mean, I can put all of them if you want me to, but I mean, up to you. To me, it sounds better, more optimal. If like all this code and whatnot is like sort of like copied and pasted into like the nerd file, and then I put the values in there for the properties that actually have like values, like in terms of like price, acre size, and all the rest of the values. But yeah, if you wanted to make it this way, up to you. Not not against it, but to me that's what sounds better in terms of to organize the
like
data better.
let's see. Um
I can do it like this if you want me to. It's fine.
So no, I mean like so definitely put one in the total Mexico. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a reason to put any more than one because yeah, if they'll have the same values, then there's no reason to put more than one.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it will be basically be the same value as Puerto Peñasco, but just
so
with added price in USD dollars, and I mean the price of the
so
property in dollars and the acre size right next to it.
well, I don't know. I don't know if do you have like a favorite one you out of them or like if you don't, then we can just find the cheapest cheapest one of them per acre and then use that one and put that into the Mexico total or the favorite one you have.
I don't have a favorite one, but I could look into it.
Oh, okay. I mean, then just oh yeah, but like if you can eyeball which one has the cheapest price per acre, and then just yeah use that and put that into add it to the total Mexico.
Sure.
Nice.
Let me check. Puerto Peñasco. Okay.
And how much is that one per acre? I mean, like obviously divided if it's 0.1 acres, it's times 10.
Uh. Oops. Let me check where it's at. I mean, There is only like basically one that is sold for less than like 30,000 that gives you like 1 acre. Like 17,000 USD for like 1.1 acre and point 132. But if we talk about the best price, it will be like 0.6 of an acre, and we are talking about 11,000
I
for
mean,
two
those
of
are really
them.
similar. Like if you divide it, price divided by acre or acreage,
Yeah,
they'll come out with similar numbers. One is will be divided by 0.6, which will make it, bump it up. Another one you divide by 1.5 acres, which will bring it down, price per acre. So
yeah.
they're actually similar. Um,
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
so you said what, 17,000?
17,000 for like 1.13 acres. Like in terms of
Uh,
like the more if I was gonna take a deal out of those, I think I will go for this one.
for the one or for the 17,000?
Yeah, cause more land
Okay, yeah,
and it
yeah.
seems
Just
affordable.
yeah, just add that one to the total Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, I think let's like
You will add one
like,
for like Mexicali too, or no?
yeah. You said you have like similar stuff for like a different state.
Yeah, like yeah, for me, like, okay, so remember when I first saw like the values here, the one all the way at the top before you added this, before you added like the best ones, the one at the top was Rio Hardy or some shit like that, but like doesn't seem that fucking healthy. But I grabbed it because it was all the way at the top, and I did some of them, but that was like you know 2 days ago.
But where is it now? Like how far down the list is it now? Is it like halfway down the list or more than halfway?
I'm looking.
Those are cities. I think you're looking for
No,
states.
no, 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 no. Those are states. But
Uh,
I'm looking
okay.
for Rio Hardy.
Oh,
It's not even here, bruh. Oh, no,
uh,
it's here, it's here now. Colonia Rio
it's
Hardy.
like on the very fucking bottom.
It was at the top though.
Yeah, I know. Like there was like a bug that's slightly affected. Well, not slightly. Like on average, affected the results.
Yeah.
Um, like yeah, but yeah, I fixed it and it like a little rearranged it a little bit. But
A little bit.
yeah,
I think
apparently.
that it arranged it a lot, quite a lot.
I mean, Sonata was still like in a healthy region.
uh,
Uh,
yeah. I
and
mean,
Porta Verissimo is like I think isn't like in the fucking top two. I mean in a best two.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, Valerta. You see like it's those like the best two right there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Porto Valerta is still there, and it was at the top,
Puerto
like at the very
Vallarta,
top.
yeah, Puerto Vallarta and Puerto Peñasco seem to be like the healthiest.
Yeah, and they were in a healthy region before as well. But yeah, apparently it really affected Mexicali hardcore.
Yeah, well, so we should just dismiss that one then because it's actually not that. I mean,
Uh,
it's
we,
not
we can
healthy.
probably skip it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I found like a mistake that like on average affected all of them.
yeah.
Not
Okay.
like, but apparently I affected Mexicali more than others.
Yeah, Mexicali was all the way at the top, but now it's like fucking the bottom.
Yeah, cool man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So.
Oh yeah, so when you look like let's say like you take if you can maybe take a look tomorrow, like just grab one, like you see like different ones, and like just grab one that catches your eye, and then we add that to the total
Yeah.
Mexico.
For sure. Like something that
Nice.
overall looks nice and it has nice price range,
Yeah,
a nice
yeah.
like a nice aesthetic, nice
Location.
price location. Yeah, sure.
area.
Uh,
It's like somewhere like near the in the top half of the list or like one of those two best ones.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Nice.
Uh, what I was gonna fucking say? Uh, is there anything you wanna go through, like in regards to like Wolfram and like the the data scraping, or not really?
No, no, that's on you for now.
Yeah, I mean, remember, it's like,
Yeah, I
I've
know.
not done it, so I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Okay, let me go to like health research. Also, I thought about the new experiment.
Nice.
Uh,
He was like fucking neutral, like very questionable in itself as well. I'm not doing vitamin D3 or the sun. It's all questionable research. I think it looks more of a canary in the mine. Like the vitamin D status of people is not really whether or not they spend more or less time in the sun. Well, well, yeah, or more. But I mean, like like if it's winter, right? They'll be by default getting less sun. So
yeah,
there's
you
obviously a
have a
difference between
different.
winter and summer. But it like there's a lot more shit different between winter and summer than just the sun. But you can already tell, if a person is in the winter or summer based on the vitamin D3 level. But it seems like it's not really vitamin D3 level that affects their health. It's like all the other shit that's related to the winter versus summer.
Huh. But so
So
you think that overall like fucking like vitamin D3 deficiency doesn't really affect your health in a way?
yeah, basically.
Oh, what the fuck? And what I found, it was like vitamin D3, super good. It literally basically treats your depression, helps you be less depressed. It has cardiovascular benefits. It fucking what else? It decreases like your fucking blood pressure and shit like that. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it looks more of a canary in the mine again, like just an index of something else.
Huh?
But yeah, we can go through it.
I mean, wouldn't you be down also to like sort of? I mean, I think that I don't know, to have like two results, so we could add that experiment as well for me and see how it
Nah,
goes.
we
Okay.
we have too much fucking evidence against it.
Oh, okay. All
Like
right.
even fucking missing daylight is like fucking healthy.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Sunlight exposure is an essential aspect of human health, playing a crucial role in various bodily functions. You know what will be funny in this fucking podcast?
uh,
You know what will be funny in this podcast?
what?
If like you start like fucking laughing every time I say that there is something beneficial that has beneficial properties in regards to like sunbathing. You're like,
Well, I mean, I mean, we went through that with sugar, right? You're like,
yeah,
sugar is very bad for you, like it's not the first topic we're covering in that fucking theme.
yeah. No, but I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like in regards, like every time I'm like reading the fucking study, like it will be funny. That you start like laughing, like be like, like
But
jokingly laughing.
yeah, but it's like not even funny. It's like sad, right? Right? Because like it's like when people get their information wrong, like it affects shit ton of people, and like people are really like damaging themselves big time. So it's like more of like like a drama.
Man, those
Like
are fucking, yeah, I know, but like that's not like, I mean, I found this shit from like studies and shit, not
I
like.
know. I mean, yeah, I've flowed through a lot of studies on vitamin D.
Yeah, yeah. Sunlight exposure is all. Oh, wait. Playing a crucial role in various bodily functions, sunlight is primary source of vitamin D, which is essential for healthy bones, teeth, muscles. When the skin is exposed to ultraviolet V or UVV radiation from sunlight, it triggers the production of vitamin D in the body. Adequate levels of vitamin D can help prevent various cell problems such as rickets, osteoporosis, and muscle weakness. Sunlight exposure is also important for regulating the body's circadian rhythm, which controls the sleep-wake cycle. Another physiological function, sunlight exposure can also have a positive impact on mental health. Exposure to sunlight triggers the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood and is associated with feeling of happiness and well-being. Sunlight exposure has been shown to be effective in treating seasonal affective disorders, a type of depression that is related in changes in season, reduce exposure to sunlight. It is recommended to sunbathe for 5 to 10 minutes per day to reap the benefits of sunlight exposure while minimizing the risk of harmless effects such as sunburn and skin cancer. This short amount of time allows the skin to absorb enough UVB radiation to produce vitamin D while reducing the risk of overexposure. Also, now that you said that, how like also in like the more daylight you skip is healthiest, or that's what it came out for us, right? I wonder it just overall has to do with the
Yeah,
fact that
what?
we what
You were breaking up. Say that again?
so like remember how like for us skipping more daylight it was overall healthier.
Yeah.
I wonder if it has to do with like the fact that we're like white overall, and like maybe I don't know. Who fuck? I
I,
mean, I wonder if it has to do with like also like having pale skin or being Caucasian or some shit like that.
I mean, I kind of doubt it, but it's irrelevant because I don't give enough fuck about black people.
Yeah, I feel you. Cross sectional study that aimed to investigate uh, the association between sunlight exposure and cardiovascular disease. Risk factors in population of healthy individuals. The study recruited 208 healthy individuals who were aged 20 and 60. The participants completed a questionnaire about their sunlight exposure habits, which included questions about frequency of duration of outdoor activities, the use of sun protection. The participants also underwent a series of clinical assessment, including measurements of blood pressure, pulse wave velocity, and endothelial function as assessed by flow-mediated
you
dilation.
wanna
What?
you wanna hear something interesting?
Yeah, for sure.
The guy who basically propagated the whole vitamin D thing, and the guy who was like basically who like invented vitamin D3 supplement and all that, and he was like, vitamin D is so fucking amazing, everybody should be taking it. He literally died at like 45 from esophageal cancer.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, he did not live very long.
What the fuck? I
So
mean, then why is he like? I mean, if he was basically the trendsetter of consuming vitamin D and fucking selling off all the propaganda, spreading the propaganda, and there is the
I'm sure
evidence
he,
that he
sure
fucking
he
died.
believed it.
Why will it not be fucking dismissed?
I mean, it's just very convincing. Like
Okay,
again, fucking canary in the mine. Canary dies, so apparently canary is having more canaries is healthy for us,
so what
and
about like?
having less canaries is less healthy.
But like, what about like the like? Do you think that there is a huge fucking amount of errors in all of the vitamin D3 studies that basically?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
well you're talking about it right now. We're looking at the fucking correlation. Like basically, the people who have more summer versus people who have less summer. I mean, there's more shit that's going on than just the sun. Like sunny days create a particular environment on like there's they change the environment, right, that you live in. It's not just
yeah.
like exactly the sun ray hitting your skin. Like the whole environment changes when it's sunny days and you live in that environment. And so like we don't know if it's like fucking the ray hitting you from the sun, or if something else in the environment is healthy for you during the sunny days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that could be true. Also, it could be also like the seasonal pollen and shit like that. Like
Yeah, there's
seasonal pollution that could be affecting your health.
there's so many fucking factors. Like it, I mean, the sun is just like a fucking index for like all other shit that's happening at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, myself, I'm not a huge fucking fan of the sun, to be honest. But like, you know, not gonna lie, probably like, once or two, three times a week, I used to stay in the sun for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, enough. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
and I prefer to go on walks with my dog when there is no fucking sunlight, cause I don't know, bro. Like, I'm pale as fuck. I don't like getting fucking sunburn.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Uh, what was I gonna say? Blah. Oh yeah, the results of the study showed that the participants who reported higher levels of sunlight exposure had lower blood pressure, lower PWV indicating improved arterial stiffness, and better endothelial function as indicated by higher FMD compared to those who reported lower levels of sunlight exposure. Those associations remain significant even after adjusting for potential confounding factors such as age, sex, body mass index, smoking status, and use of medication. Blood pressure. Participants with higher levels of sunlight exposure had significant lower blood pressure, 118.8 plus minus 11.5 versus 123 plus 3. I mean 123.3 plus minus 13.2 units with a p-value of 0.021, and the systolic blood pressure with 73.2 plus minus 7.2 versus 76.6 plus minus 7.9 units with a p-value of 0.017 compared to those with lower levels of sunlight exposure. Pulse wave velocity. Participants with higher levels of sunlight exposure had significant lower pulse wave velocity, which is an indicator of arterial stiffness and a predictor of cardiovascular events. This means pulse wave velocity in the high sunlight exposure group was 7.2 plus minus 1.0 milliseconds compared to 7.7 plus minus 1.3 milliseconds in the low sunlight exposure group with a p-value of 0.031. Flow mediated dilation. The participants with higher levels of sunlight exposure had significantly higher FMD brachial artery.
Can you go through the message again? Like, how did they do the study?
Yeah, the study recruited 208 healthy individuals who were aged between 20 and 60 years. The participants completed a questionnaire about sunlight exposure habits, which included questions about the frequency and duration of outdoor activities and the use of the sun.
But does it say like did they get all the people from the same area in the same like during the same time?
No, they just like got like 208 motherfuckers and like, hey, how much sunlight you're getting, bro?
Yeah,
And
yeah. But the
that's it.
question, is like, did they do it over a year? Like, as in, like some people they got during the winter and some people during the summer, and like obviously people that they got during the summer got more. Said they had more sun exposure.
Yeah, I mean, so
Fucking
far,
summer,
yeah, so
and
far,
so they might
huh?
really be out comparing fucking summer to winter.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it just sounds like, hey, 208 average Joes, come here. How much sunlight did you get? And like,
No,
yeah, what?
it's just a correlation. Like it basically summer seems to be healthier than winter, for sure. But like you know, if they just did it randomly during the year, like they didn't get to find participants immediately. Like it took them time to find them, and if it took them like some were during the winter, some during summer, then they're really comparing to like all the people who got more sun exposure were the people that they recruited during the summer, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
people who got less sun exposure, they're people that recruited during the winter. And yeah, winter fucking sucks for health. So like they're really just comparing winter to summer, not the sun exposure
I mean, it could
itself.
be that. But what if it was the right way around, where they recruited like the 208 average Joes at the same, let's say not at the same time, but like within 1 week, some shit like that, within 2 weeks, and then they were like, "Yo, how much sunlight have you gotten in the last fucking month or like 6 months or some shit like that?" And then they take their measurements and be like, "Okay, this group healthier than the other one. Whoa."
No, no, but like another question is like, was it like a lot of times they recruit people in different locations just to have more people, to get more people? And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if it was different locations again, like there might some people are might be in like more summery place than other people,
yeah,
like let's say southern, versus northern state. And then like yeah, again, fucking southern state is gonna be a little bit more healthy. Just again, more summer basically it is better.
yeah. I feel
Uh,
you.
and so they're like, yeah. So those two questions, could really fucking put this study into question. But if it was like in the same fucking city at the same time, uh,
Yeah,
I mean, then it would have like a little bit more swing to it. But otherwise, they might literally be comparing fucking summer to winter.
you're right. You're right. And that will not be like a fucking well balanced way to fucking conduct this study.
I mean, it would be still really full information. It's just like it would be nice to fucking know.
I see.
But
Uh,
okay.
the meta-analysis included a total of 14 or observational studies involving 31,424 participants. The pooled analysis showed that individuals with higher levels of sunlight exposure had 31 percentage lower risk of developing depressive symptoms compared with those with lower levels of sunlight exposure. Pooled odds ratio of 0.61 and a 95 percentage confidence interval, and 0.58 to 0.81, and a p-value of less than 0.001. The meta-analysis also showed that individuals with higher serum vitamin D levels had a 25% lower risk of developing depressive symptoms compared to those with lower vitamin D levels. Pooled um, fucking 0.75 and a 95 confidence interval, and 0.63 to 0.90, and a p-value of 0.002. Subgroup analysis showed that the inverse association between sunlight exposure and depressive symptoms was stronger in studies with higher quality scores. Larger sample sizes and no longer follow-up durations. The meta-analysis did not find evidence of publication bias of significant heterogeneity between the included studies. Uh,
Wait, but so they didn't just look at 200 people; they looked at different studies.
yeah, it was a meta-analysis of 31,000 people, and
Oh, this is the second study you're reading.
yeah, this is a meta-analysis, and pretty much those were like the results of the meta-analysis.
Okay, so it looked at the studies that compared the sun exposure.
Yeah, yeah. Like basically, it compared individuals with higher levels of sun exposure, and the ones with higher sun exposure had like 31 lower risk of being depressed, developing depression, compared to the ones
Yeah,
that, yeah.
yeah. So like it's pretty cool. I mean, it's basically like
And
saying that there is a big effect. I mean, like even if it's winter versus summer, right? Or like um, honestly, like it's fucking. I think it's. I mean, it seems like a fucking amount of light that hits your eye. Well, yeah, because like
But
I got a pretty good difference, whether or not I use the glasses to block the light from my eyes. I don't know. Well, maybe not, maybe or maybe something else. But yeah, like summer winter, basically 30% depression difference.
but like we're only talking about like natural, right? Like when you're referring to light in general.
No, well, I'm talking about using my glasses
No, no, no. But like,
in
wait. You said
outside.
something like the exposure of the eye to the light. Your theory is that what makes the
Yeah,
difference on
outside,
regards
right?
to yeah, yeah. So we're talking about natural light, right? Like,
Yeah, yes, yes.
okay.
Either that or maybe just something in the environment, just summer versus winter, just has more, something in the environment in the summer that, makes people happier.
Yeah. And basically, fucking individuals that had higher vitamin D levels had like 25% lower risk of developing depressive symptoms compared to lower vitamin D levels. And yeah, the overall point is that you know the meta-analysis
Do they
sunlight
say what value was the lower one?
with what?
Like do they say what number was the lower vitamin D value? Like, nanograms per liter or whatever it is.
No,
No. Okay.
nope. Study 3. Participants aged 60 or older were invited to participate in the cognitive function assessment of a total of 8,662 participants were included in the analysis. At the baseline, participants completed a questionnaire that collected information on demographic and lifestyle factors, including sunlight exposure, physical activity, smoking, and alcohol consumption. Participants also provided a blood sample for measurement of serum vitamin D levels. Sunlight exposure was estimated using a sat- the- using satellite-derived data, which provided ultimates of daily average ultraviolet B UV radiation for each participant's
Again,
radiation. What?
so again, like more summer, like, more summer versus less summer vision.
I cannot hear you at all. It sounds very muffled.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you keep saying like
Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Again, they were like comparing the fucking places that are more summerish to places that are less summerish.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Which provide estimate daily average of ultraviolet B UV radiation for each participant's residential area. The researchers used this information to calculate the estimated average daily UVB dose received by each participant over the past year. Cognitive performance was assessed using a battery of tests measure various domains of cognitive function, including processing speed, memory, and executive function. The cognitive assessments were repeated on a subset of participants of like 1,201 approximately 4 or 5 years after the baseline assessment. The data were analyzed using the linear regression models, adjusting for potential confounding factors, including age, sex, and socioeconomic status, physical activity, smoking, alcohol consumption, and season of blood draw. The results of the study showed the higher estimated sunlight exposure and higher serum vitamin D levels were independently associated with better cognitive performance. Higher estimated average daily UVB doses were associated with higher scores on the test of processing speed, memory, and executive function at the baseline after adjusting for potential confounding factors. Specifically, an increase in estimated average daily UVB dose by one standard deviation was associated with a higher score in the test of processing speed by 1.08 points and a 95 confidence interval. Um, 0.44 to 1.72 and a p-value of 0.001. A higher score in test memory by 0.20 points, 95 confidence interval, and the values were like 0.07 to 0.33 and a p-value of 0.002. A higher scoring test of executive function by 0.22 points, uh, and it was 95 percentage confidence interval, and the range of values were 0.08 to 0.35 with a p-value of 0.002. Um, Higher serum vitamin D levels were associated with higher scores of the test of processing speed uh, and memory at the baseline after adjusting for potential confounding factors, uh, specifically in increasing serum vitamin D levels by one standard median was associated with a higher score on the test of processing speed by 0.063 standard mediation units and 95 percentage confidence interval and ranges between 0.031 to 0.095 and a p-value of less than 0.001. A higher score on test of memory by 0.064 standard. You gotta exercise, bruh. Pull up.
And then eat.
No, 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 no. You gotta pull up.
Yeah, I just said 1 mile.
Okay, I thought you said no. I don't know. Like fuck that.
No, no, one mile to the rest area.
Okay. A
I
ha-
figured you would say that.
yeah. A higher score on the test of memory by 0.064 uh, units, standard deviation units, and 95 percentage confidence level, and the ranges were 0.032 to 0.096, and a p-value of less than 0.01. Higher estimated average daily UVB doses and higher serum vitamin D levels were independently associated with less decline in processing speed and memory over time after adjusting for potential confounding factors, specifically an increase in estimated average daily UVB dose by one standard deviation was associated with less decline in processing speed by 15 percentage, less decline in memory by 26 percentage. An increase in serum vitamin D levels by one standard deviation was associated with less decline in processing speed by 14 percentage and no significant association with memory decline. In summary, this study found that both estimated sunlight exposure and serum vitamin D levels were independently associated with better cognitive function in older adults, suggesting that maintaining adequate levels of vitamin D through sunlight exposure or supplements might help preserve cognitive function in aging adults. Yep. Pull up, brother.
Working right now.
What's your take on overall? Like that, you think it's just bullshit? Like also like that, for you know, old elder people being exposed to the sunlight more equals just overall better memory, better processing of things, better executive functions.
Being in a more summerish environment,
Huh?
you know.
Do you think that also
Yeah.
has to do with the environment?
Huh. It has to do with something. I mean, there's clearly like a big difference,
But it's not that. It's definitely not, the UVV lights. I mean
right?
exposure.
Not like direct, yeah. Not fucking, spending more time in that VVBA stuff makes you healthier. Yeah, definitely not that relationship.
Yeah.
Something else. I mean, there's obviously something's going on.
How
But
another study that, well, not study, sorry, another fucking experiment that I'm gonna do some research on like tomorrow and see what I can get uh on regards to what I was gonna say, what should I prioritize once I finish like, doing like half of my time on like the Mathematica research and like data scraping and shit like that. Like, just prioritize sort of like doing like the data and gathering more fucking real estate houses from like the second location.
just great. No, just I mean, look at some listings and pick one. Your favorite one, and then add the environmental factors for it,
Yeah,
and that's it.
no, no, but they still have like another location because the ones I did for the ones the properties that I was like looking at like the acres, I had to, for each of them I had to convert the meters to acres and then fucking Mexican currency to like dollars and shit like that, and look at the properties that they seem real and shit like that. And I did that for one state out of the two best ones. Remember? Because previously I did Mexicali, and today I did Puerto Peñasco. And for the upcoming day, like the coming upcoming you know stuff that I was gonna do, I was gonna do it for Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, so pick one that looks best for Porto for the second one. You just look at like some listings for it, and then you pick one that you like the best, and then you do the environmental factors for it, and just add it.
How about I do three? So like if
Um,
there is more to pick.
I think one would be more useful.
Okay, all right, sure, I'll do one. One or two.
Yeah,
One or two.
one.
Well, I was thinking one that I think is the best, another one that has like sort of the best monetary value.
I mean, I think just go with the one you think the best is just.
All
I
right,
think that works just as well.
all right, yeah, sure. I'll look through them and see. I'll look at them in a few websites and see which one is the best one.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. I don't know. Maybe we can limit it to 20,000. I
Twenty
don't know. Did
thousand.
I say 30,000 before?
I mean, basically the other day you were talking like, oh, I can find actually in Puerto Peñasco and shit like that things at like 1 acre and shit like that for like 30,000, and that's why I went to from like 0 to like 30,000, and I pick multiple
Yeah,
of them. Uh,
yeah, yeah. So maybe let's stick to like 20,000 around there
okay, I'll see what I can find.
because it definitely covers some listings with like 1 acre or more.
I don't think you can. Well, at least in Puerto Peñasco, in the websites I check, which I checked like three, I don't think you can buy a full except one, I believe. But the rest were like half an acre for like 10 to like 20,000 for like half an acre, based on
Yeah,
the.
yeah. So you found one that was like 1 point something acres for 17,000.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know if I will
Yeah.
be able to find that in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, I see. I mean, yeah. I guess if you don't find one like that, then you just go a little bit higher.
Yeah, like 30.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but I mean, if you find one that is in that 20 or under, we'll
Uh,
go with that one.
I know that you told me to just check for one, but I think the most optimal thing will be just to three. Like put three that we can both look at, and sort of three out of the best ones. Like well, three out of all of them, or two seems like the most optimal. In my opinion.
Yeah, but if we let's say we do it for like let's say 15 days, like we already have 15 listings, 15 options to look at. Not really options to look at. Um, I kind of want to see how it changes with respect to some of the environmental factors. As in like um Well, one thing let me see. I mean, honestly, like it would be interesting to see if the price changes, like as the environmental factors changing. Like, let's say it fucking rains, like is gonna be like less listings, more listings type shit. Um, so like I kind of want to see it over 15 days or so. So that's why I'm like,
Oh,
like I don't know, I'm not as excited like getting a snapshot of like everything possible right now.
okay.
As in like I'm actually interested to see like how it changes and like to see if maybe um like we can time it.
Yeah,
Um,
okay. So are you okay if I do one or two, like in terms of like looking at the two best ones? To me, it sounds more optimal. Like at least doing two, like
well, I mean,
the
not in the
value.
same state though. I don't think picking two in the same state is gonna be like that's useful.
So
Um,
from which other like what do you mean? Like we only
if
got the
you
two best ones. So.
yeah, so if you do two, like do one from one state and one from another state
Okay.
is what I
All right.
mean.
All right. Yeah.
So that that will like not be looking in the same place.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
It was like the same day or same place and all that.
Got it.
And also like we can like kind of see if it that if it just happens to be healthy today, like if it's actually like on average less healthy or more healthy,
Okay.
you know,
Got it.
over a few days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely feel like to see like a little bit of a dynamic over a few days would be
Okay. Yeah.
useful.
Yeah. Like since now on, basically we're gonna be like comparing like sort of how it changes. So like how like the fucking the weather and the environmental factors fluctuate and whether those environmental factors sort of like impact the real estate market, right?
Well, a little bit of that, but also like if that heavily will like make the health index fluctuate, predicted healthiness of the area. Maybe like most of the time it's unhealthy, and we just happen to pick a day when it's looks healthy. You know.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm also like interested to see like how the fucking even like if it's gonna still be healthy in fucking 2 days.
Yeah, yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll start doing
Nice,
that for sure.
cool man. So yeah, so there's a couple there, and then like I mean we got the experiments going, maybe like a little bit of research, health research.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do some
Okay,
health
well
research. What?
let me eat
Go exercise.
and then after that I can like call you and then I can exercise.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, bro.
Nice man, super.
See ya.